Welcome back, everybody. My name is Tom Olsen. The name of the show is Olsen on Law, every Saturday at 11 right here on News Talk WDBO. We're coming to you absolutely live this Saturday before New Year's. Hey, I have on line with me Attorney Thom Rogers. He's an attorney and CPA in Longwood. Hey, welcome to the show, Tom.
How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, thank you. So, Tom, I wanted to bring you on the air today because we all know about the fiscal cliff, and we think in terms of what's going to happen to income tax rates next year if we go off the fiscal cliff. But I want to focus on estate taxes, also known as death taxes, also known as inheritance taxes. And let's first bring the listeners up to speed, and that is this year and for the next couple days, if you pass away as a single person, you can pass away up to $5 million free of estate taxes. A married couple can pass away with up to $10 million free of estate taxes. Thom Rogers, if we go off the fiscal cliff, what happens to the estate tax rate?
Well, the estate tax rate is going to be reduced to $1 million. It's actually right now $5,120,000 with inflation, but it's actually going to go down to $1 million.
And that's $1 million for a single person and $2 million for a married couple, I assume, right?
Well, it is, provided you've got your documents set up in such a manner that you can take advantage of the exemption for both marital spouses. You do have to have your documents, though, prepared in such a manner that you do that. The problem most people have is that they leave everything to the surviving spouse and they waste the exemption that the predecessor has available to them by doing that. But if you set up your documents so that you preserve that exemption, you can take advantage of the exemption for each spouse.
And that's an important distinction about the new estate tax laws that we're under right now. $10 million for a married couple. For a married couple, you automatically get that $10 million. Now, if we go off the fiscal cliff, if you're a married couple and you want to double your estate tax exemption from $1 million to $2 million, it takes planning, it takes paperwork. You got to put the tools in place to double your estate tax exemption to $2 million.
Correct.
And so I think, when we talk in terms of $10 million for a married couple, well, the vast majority of people fall under that category. But when we talk about $2 million, now there's a lot of people that will need this estate planning done to get that estate tax exemption.
That is correct.
Hey, Tom, do you know anything about when they're talking about negotiations? I hear them negotiating about income tax rate next year, but I've not heard anything about them speaking about what the estate tax rate might be if they can reach some kind of compromise. Do you know?
Well, the talk has been from most of our sources that they're either going to maybe go back to the $3,500,000 mark that we had in 2009, or maybe they will, consider just extending what we currently have.
Okay.
That seems to be the main talk. But if we don't come to any agreement at all, we go back to what the rates were back in 2001, which was $1 million, as we just talked about.
And just out of curiosity, have you had any clients during this calendar year say, you know what, I want to take advantage of my $5 million exemption, therefore I'm going to go ahead and give away $5 million to my children to get it out of my estate and take advantage of this $5 million exemption?
Oh, many have taken advantage of it. This may be the only time that we'll see this in our lifetime, that you'll be able to gift during a lifetime $5,120,000. Regardless of what they do with the estate tax, which is sometimes referred to as the death tax, the lifetime gift exclusion, which was increased on December 18th of 2010 from $1 million up to $5 million, and then it's now ratcheted up to $5,120,000. That's it's almost too good to be true, and the chances are very high, no matter what they do in Washington, that they will reduce the lifetime ability to gift that much money.
All right. Well, very good. This attorney, Thom Rogers, he's in Longwood. He's a CPA and attorney, and he does estate planning, and I would be happy to put you in touch with Thom Rogers if you want to email me. And so very fascinating about estate taxes, also known as death taxes, also known as inheritance taxes.